Hey y'all, welcome to Veggie Farming. I'm Stacy and it's the end of November, so we're gonna do my fall garden tour. We're gonna start here right by the door and I'm gonna show you the new trees I purchased for this year. This is the Arctic Frost Satsuma. And this one is cold hardy down to, says 10 degrees. And then I also have the Eureka variegated pink lemon. And this one is just down to 30 degrees. Either way, I'm gonna be taking both of these in. And let me show you over here. In this first bed right here, I have some chamomile that I planted early in the fall. This mullein is still going. I have some spearmint here, and I had a tulsi basil plant that I cut back. And these are my carrots. Right here we have the Kyoto Red, Black Nebula, some Posita black carrots, Cosmic Purple, and Atomic Red. And I made a short when I planted these, and so they're doing well. They germinated well. And then these are the beets. And these are coming along really well as well. Let's see. I have some avalanche beets. I think it's called blood red beets, golden beets, and another red beet called Merlin beet. And these are two elderberry plants that I think I'm gonna move out of here. I have a big elderberry in the back of the garden, and I think I wanna make room for something else here. And these planters I planted up with some evergreens and pansies. This is my Chinese cabbage. I see a little bit of bug damage, but overall they're doing pretty well. And this is a bed that I cleared out. This is my in-ground bed. And I moved all of the wood chips back, added some black cow, and then once the leaves fall, I'll add some shredded leaves to this area as well. This is my stinging nettle plant, and this is a hibiscus plant. That one should come back as well. And this is my Miwa kumquat. I think this is the most kumquats I've had on this tree since I got it. And they all seem to be ripening up. I tasted one and it was really sweet. So I'm looking forward to even more of these next year. I hope they get just a little bit bigger. I've seen them a little bigger on some other trees, so I'm happy with how this is performing now. These are lilies, and this is my loquat tree. Elephant ears have taken some damage from the cold, but it's still there. Once it completely dies back, I'll go ahead and mulch that over, so hopefully those will come back. This is my herb bed, and so I have marshmallow plant here. This is a blue sage. These are some calendula, and I showed when I planted this in a short video, so I have that. There's mullein. One of the honey melon sage plants that I ordered online in my mint haul video. This is how it's doing. There's some other herbs tucked in here as well that are starting to grow in. So this bed is doing really good. In this bed, I have some collards and other type of brassicas. I did label some of them. I planned on coming back and putting stakes in it, but I used this painter's tape. So some of it is still here. There's cabbage collards. In the back, there's yadfa. And if you can come in and see, there's some bug damage, so I need to come out with some BT. They haven't gotten at all of them, but there are a couple that they have started to get at. This back here is broccoli rabe. You can take a look. And then over in here, I think this one is a peacock purple broccoli. And this is another broccoli rabe. a yard broccoli. And you can see some damage over in here as well that they've started to get at these. This is a Swiss chard in here. And right back over here in this corner, this is my mullein. It actually took over that pot. I ended up taking everything else out of it. And then these are my other elephant ears. And I see the neighbors put a basketball over the fence in there. And those stalks over there, that's just where we cut the moringa trees down. And then you can see right here in this bed, all of that garlic I planted is starting to come up. So that's doing well. It looks like almost every spot that I planted has started to sprout. And then these are hibiscus that I was leaving to try to get some seeds from so that they would dry out. And right over here, I have some more pansies that I need to get planted. And this is my fig, black mission fig. It was actually in a smaller pot and I went ahead and repotted it already. This is another fig right here in the middle. And this is my donut peach and donut nectarine. And then right down here, I have my purple cauliflower. And I got these seeds from Miss Linda Teanog, the New Orleans gardener. These are my strawberry plants that I repotted, and this one actually has a flower in it. So those are all doing well. I think I did have one that died off. And then right back over here, I have some more brassicas. There's another purple broccoli there. This one is a Sun King broccoli, a Romanesco, some purple mustards back there, and another peacock broccoli. This is all brassicas. So everything in here is brassicas. This Swiss chard I planted early in the year, so it's been here all year long. And it just started coming back with those bright red stalks, and it's so crisp. And let's see. A lot of these are the top bunch 2.0 collards. I had good luck with those last year. And this is another broccoli rabe, and I see it starting to sprout a little bit. I have a dill plant here, and I was trying to use that for pest control. So overall, everything is looking good in this bed. There's just a little bit of pest damage. I'm gonna come out with some BT and see if I can get that handled. But I may not need to do much at all because these are all large enough that even a little pest damage won't take them out. And then right over here, in these two pots, I put some more evergreens, and I'm actually gonna decorate all of these for Christmas with some lights. And then take a look at this green stalk. This green stalk is doing great this year. You can see how well the nasturtiums are doing. They haven't bloomed yet, and they probably won't because it may get too cold for them, but they are doing good in here. And this is, I think it's called radicchio. And I didn't do as much lettuce this year because I want to use kale. I prefer kale over lettuce, so any salads will be using kale leaves. And the kale grows well in this green stalk. I have a couple different kinds. So you can see the purple kale here, lacinato kale here. There's also some purple lady bok choy in here, and mustard greens. This one is almost completely eaten up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that as a trap crop. If they want this one, they can take it as long as they leave everything else alone, which is what it looks like right now. I don't really see pest damage on anything else. And if you look right here, This is my Meyer lemon, and look how much it's blooming. Now, it's almost winter time. I won't get anything from this. I waited all year, and now it's finally blooming. You can look right over here. I also have move this out of the way. This dahlia, all these flowers are blooming. It's really pretty. And so I waited all year for this as well. It was just too hot, and once it cooled off, it started to bloom. And right over here, we have a few herbs still hanging on. Mint, lemon balm. There's some, I think this is some oregano, a couple of other mints. This mint was the one that we cut back all the way at the end of summer, and it started to come back nicely. So this is how the garden is looking at the end of November.